topic is about data validation essentials. As you can see here in Excel, in data, make sure you are in data tab. Then this is data validation. Then we have option. This is the default. However, we can restrict entries by this one: whole number, decimal, list, date, time, this, length, and custom. Now I will explain to you one by one, and I will give you also an example how to manage our data validation. Okay, now let's start. Now I will highlight this one just to show you that this is our activity cell. Now I will put our cursor here and go to data, then data validation. Here we are in settings, then allow this whole number. Here we have options. For this activity, I will show you, and we will use this less than or equal to. I will choose this one. Then look, it's maximum. Just put your cursor here, or you can click also this one and select, then hit OK. So look, less than or equal to. So our reference is column G, row 7. That's why G7. So meaning our entries must be maximum to 200. So meaning 1 to 200, we can manage our entries without restriction. Okay, now I will hit OK. Look, as what I told you, if I will type 100, there's no issue. If I will type 200, there's no issue. If I will type 201, look what happened. It's showing an error, so it's restricted. We can type only 200 or less than 200. Now I will copy this one and paste here. Look, if I type 201, there's no error. Why? If we will select our data validation, look here, so it's showing our cell reference is going down to G16 instead of G7. So by this issue, imagine if you are using this particular cell to another rows, so it's difficult for you to find where is your reference. So now we will do some important tricks here. Just select this one and again go to data validation. Here it's showing equal G7, which is here. Now we will make this one as absolute. So remember, this is term absolute reference. So just select this one and press F4. Now if you can see here, we have $sign before our column, and after our column also we have $sign. So meaning this is our absolute reference. Now if I copy this one and paste here, Ctrl V, I will paste here also. So if I type 201, it's restricted. If I type 180, it's restricted. Again, if I type 201, again if I type also here 201, is restricted. So That's the essence of absolute reference. You can use only this cell as your absolute reference in any part of this worksheet. Okay, got it? Now we will proceed to another validation. Next is decimal. Again, I will put our cursor here and I will also fill different color as our activity cell. Then data, go to validation, then decimal. Now we will use between. So minimum, this one, this is our minimum, 1.5. Now we will make it absolute reference, F4, then go to maximum, select this cell and press F4. Look, if I will type 1.5, there's no issue. 1.9, there's no issue. But if I will type 1.4, look what happened. If I will type 2.5, there's no issue. But if I will type 2.6, look what happened. Again, since this is absolute reference, if I will copy and move or paste here, if I type 1.5, there's no issue. But if I type 1.4, look, again there is an error. 2.5, there's no issue. If I will type 2.6, again there is an error. I will highlight this one just to make different. Then data validation, here I will clear. Now here list, because we are finished with whole number, decimal. Now list, then look, source, asking for source. First you can type manually male, comma, and female. So you have an option. Look, another option here, data validation, allow, list. So instead by typing manually, you can also select this one. Then okay, again you can select male and you can select female. So no need to type, just only select the specific data. So this is it. Now we will proceed to another validation. Again, I will highlight this one, then go to data validation. Now I will use date, then data between. So start, this is our start date. I will make this one an absolute. Here also, this is the end date. So I will highlight and press F4 to make it absolute. Now if I will type June 15, 2020, I will enter, there's no issue. If I will enter also July 15, 2020, there's no issue. If I will enter July 14, there's no issue. But if I put June 14, look, if I hit enter, it's restricted. If I type also July 16, So beyond our date range or period, if I hit enter, it's 0. Again, if we check our criteria, date, start date, this one, and end date, this one. So you can put whatever date you want to restrict. If I copy this one, since this is absolute, again, if I will put July 16, it's coming error. If I will put also June 14, it's coming error. But if I will type July 15, there's no error. So this is it. Another criteria here, so this time, I will select this time. Again, this is between this one 8 a.m. Again, we will make all of this one as our absolute reference, then hit OK. If I will type 8 a.m., there's no issue. If I will type also 4 p.m., there's no issue. But if I will type this one 4:30, we have an issue. If I will type also 4 a.m., we have also an issue. So this one we can use for our timesheet to restrict entries or to avoid wrong entry. So if I will type 5 p.m., again problem. If I will type 3:59, there's no issue. So this is it. Next, clear that one. Time. Now here, length. I will select this one. We are using between. If I will put this one is 5, and I will put also here 10. So meaning we can type text or word not less than 5 and not more than 10. Okay, so not less than 5 and not more than 10. Look, meaning if I will type 1, 2, 3, 4, it's coming wrong. If I will type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's no error. If I will type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's no error. If I will type 1, 2, 3, coming error, then I will make it wider. If I will type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's no issue. But if I will type 11 character, if I hit enter, it's coming error. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 coming error. So this is how to use the text length. Now we will proceed to the last criteria of our data validation. Okay, now I will select this range. This one, and I will go data, then data validation, then custom. Okay, now I will type the formula. I will press equal, then S text, open parenthesis. Now I will type column B, this one, and row number 16, this is our reference for the range. Then close parenthesis, and I will press OK. Look, if I will type 1, then I will hit enter. It's coming error. If I will type also here 1, it's coming error. Why? That criteria is to restrict number entries. So if you will enter numbers, this range will restrict you for entering numbers. Again, I will type B, C, so there's no issue. If I will type 5, again, if I type 7, so this criteria is to restrict entries of numbers. Okay, now we will delete that one. Since that criteria is to restrict number entries, now we will make it opposite. We'll type equal, then is number, open parenthesis, again the same range or reference, column B, row 16, then close parenthesis, then hit OK. Before, if we will type number, there is an error. Now, if I will type 12, 1, 2, 3, look, if I will type alphabetical character on all character, it's coming error. Only numbers is allowed this range. I type ABC. So this is it. This is the Excel data validation essentials. This is very useful to manage or restrict data entries. Thank you and God bless. Please don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe. Thank you and God bless.